Haring in Spanish proudly presents the Pop Art Project, featuring Keith Haring's artwork. Keith Haring sure had a lot going on during his life, so here's a general overview. For those who are interested, I had to make a poster, so you can pause the video and look at it yourself. Haring was born on the 4th of May, 1958, and died on the 16th of February, 1990, because of AIDS-related illnesses. He lived in Reading, but was American. He studied in the School of Visual Arts in New York City and worked in New York City and Tokyo. His phone had a lot of cool contacts because he worked with Andy Warhol and Madonna. Compared to other artists' work, his was more colourful and cartoony, and you would get different styles with the same overall style. In one of Keith's art, you would have funky cartoon dancers. In another, you would have cool graffiti. And in another one, you would have a naked man covering the whole artboard. Keith's artwork was unique, to say the least. This is a transcript of the analysis, in case you can't see the photo well. Keith Haring drew this. The drawing is of 3 stick-like figures. The mood could be anxious or scary, since in the artwork, one is covering their eyes, the other their mouth, and the other their ears. The theme is fear. The inspiration is the pop art movement, obviously. The idea was to use cartoon-like figures to convey a sense of comedy despite the theme. The colourful characters, but the monotonous grey colour in the background, makes the characters stand out even more. There isn't a lot of texture, although you could say that the texture is 2D. The extra lines around the characters suggest that they are shaking. Overall, I like this drawing. It is casual and easygoing, but not too overbearing. There, finished. The point of all that yapping was to show that even art can have a lot of depth, depending on the way you look at the artwork. Different styles and art just hit different for different people. For this task, I had to take 2 of Keith's artworks and copy them in any method I wanted. And what did this achieve? Well, I realised that yet again, Keith's cartoony characters were gonna come in clutch and give me a good task ahead. I mean, how hard can it be to just trace stickmen off my phone, right? Warning. Do not try this at home unless you want a phone with random art permanently etched onto it. I'm serious. It took me a week to get the pen stains off my phone. Anyway, for this artwork, I had to use tracing, easiest option, and the artwork is called Pop Shop 1. Very easy to get the mood, the colours and everything, especially since I was just tracing off my phone. This artwork is a bit smaller, not that I'm complaining. It's called World. Don't know what this artwork was supposed to achieve, but it's still good. Response. This is work that I was also forced to do. Basically, we had to create our own artwork using the style of our chosen artist. Obviously, using Keith's style was a breeze, since all I had to do was draw some cartoon figures. Easy, right? Well, this artwork is an example of how too much power for one person can ruin others, and how I am completely hopeless at drawing even the simplest things. At the top of my artwork you can see a clear blue sky, and in the middle there's shakiness, even in the art frame, bleak weather, and so many have to suffer for the king, which is pretty obvious in this artwork. Death is at the very bottom, and so is damage. I call this artwork the Tower of London, and this red guy at the top is the king. So yeah. Also, I have nothing against any monarchy. I am not politically involved in anything. It's just that this looks quite funny for some reason. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you think this artwork is absolutely horrendous. Thank you for listening to this insanely informative video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel because that makes me very happy. And don't worry, you probably won't find any more videos like this ever again. I promise. Probably. Come on guys, I am on a big 23 subscribers right now. Can we make it 25 by the end of this week? Come on guys. You guys have good hearts, I know it. Anyway, thank you for this video. Thank you for listening to the video. And so long.